Hi guys, it's Marcy over at the OC Zoo. So today I am joined by my friend Artemis, and Artemis here is a burrowing owl. Now, one of the first things you'll notice about Artemis is that he is very small. So this is definitely a very small species of owl, one of the smallest. They only weigh about 4 to 6 ounces. Now, something else you're going to notice about Artemis here as I turn him around a little bit is that he only has one wing. So you'll notice there is not a wing on this side of his body. So Artemis sustained a injury while he was out in the wild. We do not know how that happened, but unfortunately it could not be repaired. So his whole wing had to be removed on one side. So of course he didn't make a good candidate to remain in the wild, since he wouldn't be able to fly and he wouldn't be able to fend for himself very well. So that is why Artemis is here at the OC Zoo. So he very much enjoys that he can get his food brought to him every day and he doesn't have to work for it. So something very true to the burrowing owl's name is that they of course burrow in the ground. And this type of owl definitely spends most of their time on the ground, and they will willingly dig their own burrows. But they are also able to take over the burrows of other animals often. So they'll often go after maybe a ground squirrel or a prairie dog's burrow. And so they have some rather long legs. You might notice here that his are kind of skinny, long legs. And he has those extra long legs compared to other owls so that he can be in his burrow and take a look outside. He can kind of pop his head up and take a look all around to see if there might be any predators he's going to be worried about, or maybe find any food that he's going to eat. So Artemis has been here at the zoo for a few years. A little bit of interesting information about the burrowing owl is that they are a little bit different from many other types of owls. So many other types of owls are what we call nocturnal, or they are active at night. Now the burrowing owl is very different. They actually are active during the day. And so that's a little bit strange, and that means they are called diurnal instead of nocturnal. So diurnal is active during the day and nocturnal is active at night. Now, they really spend most of their time being active at dawn and dusk, so those parts of the day. And those are more specifically called crepuscular. And so those are animals that are active at dawn and dusk typically. Now, since these guys do like to take over burrows, we do believe that this may be the reason for their population decline. So since they like to take over the burrows of a lot of different types of rodents, unfortunately across the US there are lots of programs to control rodent populations, which means that we have a lot of habitat destruction, unfortunately. And so what that means for the burrowing owl is that their habitat is taken away from them too. So these guys, we have seen a definite decline in their populations, and these guys can occur here in California. We do have some decent populations of them, but they are definitely declining. This type of owl can also be found up toward Canada, in most of the western United States, and also some parts of Central and South America as well. Now, Artemis and I are going to head back into the zoo and check out some of the other animals, and we hope that you guys have a good day.